Hello, hello, it's Kitti, proud to be your virtual decluttering specialist, coming to you from picturesque Atlantic Canada, where it is a cloudy day. Yeah, we have a lot of cloudy days here. I believe there's, I read a statistic, oh golly. Anyway, we have about, in Atlantic Canada, and well, maybe parts of the US, eastern US as well, but certainly in Atlantic Canada, we have approximately 50 fewer days of sunshine than Western Canada. Isn't that interesting? You would think sun is sun everywhere, right? But no, and it can kind of put a little dent in your mood, but whenever it's like that, then I tell you what, I break out the sun lamp, or light box as they call it. They call it, in Canada it seems to be called a sun lamp, and in the States it seems to be called a light box, and no matter how you slice it, I tell you what, those things work. A light box is your friend. Is it not, Michael? Yes, I thought that was you logging in there, and good to see you, man. And yeah, I have two light boxes because I used to take one when I was doing my cleaning business. I would clean houses for real estate sales, and I would bring a little. I bought a little mini one, and because the other one was a behemoth, and I would bring that little mini box light box with me to work, and not only, of course, my work improved, but because I could see better. But good heavens, what a difference in the mood! All right, so who is? I think you'll agree with that, Michael. Yeah. Maybe that's a good idea. All right, so who is this person pontificating about light boxes and all of that kind of stuff? All right. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yes, there we go. All right, yeah, it's that time where we have to start to use it. Okay, I am Kitti, again, your virtual declutter specialist with Declutter the Brain, and entrepreneurs and startups, among other people, hire me to help them eliminate their clutter and overwhelm in 90 days. Yeah, it takes about that long, so that they can focus on making more money and create in their business and creating an amazing life for themselves and their families. I do believe that physical clutter and lack of focus and concentration are very closely related, and that's why I've developed a step-by-step system that has enabled me and my clients to clear years of clutter with a minimum of overwhelm. I am no longer saying without getting completely overwhelmed, although that's part of it. We'll go with a minimum of overwhelm because it can be huge. Yeah. If you're nodding your head and saying, and looking around your place and going, I don't know where to start. Okay, you hold that thought, and we'll give you the next steps that you can take. All right, to make a transformation. Yeah. All right. So, what else do you need to know? Declutter the Brain Facebook group. We are about to explode. Yes, we are. I have plans in the works, and people have been asking me about it, and it is going to explode. Who are we? We are a group of like-minded people who just want to clear their clutter and mental baggage that can go along with it, so that helps us to keeps us back from being the money makers and super achievers that we were meant to be. The link is down below, the bit.ly link, and just click that, and we are here to welcome you. Okay, yeah, that's all you need to know for now. This week we are in our salute to October being ADHD Awareness Month. We are we're talking about, are ADHDers more prone to clutter? The title of the series is ADHD, clutter prone or clutter free. And you know what? It can be both. Yes, you can have it both ways. Yeah, you can. I do. My clients do. Why not you? If you're ADHD. If you're not, stick along. We've got some good tips. No, tell you what. ADD Magazine, Attitude, reports that 60% of ADHD adults say that disorganization is a serious problem, and 40% of women over 40 in that category. Hello, thank you for joining. Say that disorganization is their most urgent matter. Now, by nature, and this is documented, ADHD brains, you know, it's a neurological little tweak that we have. We are more prone, we can be more prone to clutter for the following reasons. We tend to need to leave items out as visual cues to remind us to do something. All right, basically, out of sight, out of mind. You know that one. And the magazine says due to poor working memory. Well, I would probably put it a little bit nicer. All right, we don't need any negativity in our camp, do we? No, not on my watch. It can also be due to shopping. Yeah, poor, questionable impulse control. And don't we have the people to feed it? We got Amazon, we got Etsy, we got, as Michael says, Facebook Marketplace. Yes, there are a plethora of tick, 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 click. All right, click, buy. All right, it arrives at your door. Oh, the credit card bill. Oh, the clutter. But we keep buying. Well, shopping gives us a dopamine rush. Yes? So, hey, we come by it honestly. Now, they also report that there's a varying statistic here, but National Association of Professional Organizers tells us that the average North American spends 1 year, 8,760 hours of their life searching for and replacing things. And you ask any ADHDer, and they'll say double that easily. Okay. Now NAPO also reports that we spend an average about $800 a year spend replacing things that are just lost in clutter. All right, that can add up. All right, that's a few nice dinners out or whatever. And we also, you know, what else, what other effects? Your spouse or your co-workers, or on rare occasions your boss could be complaining. The mess can become a distraction in and of itself, or, you know, perhaps items are in the wrong room. Your hairbrush in the kitchen, or your slippers in the garage, or, you know, hiking equipment in the dining room. Praise the Lord, and pass the trail mix. It's because we just kind of drop things where we see them and don't think. My father used to do this, and he's not ADHD. You know, it was kind of, he didn't care that I had just cleaned off the kitchen counter, and the garbage can was right there. See, you don't have to be ADHD anyway. I still like the idea of the dishes in the bedroom, or the toothbrush in the living room. Anyway, don't forget that, oh yes, when else does it become a problem? When you have to step over things to get through a room, okay? Then it's a problem. And it can also become a safety issue. So today and tomorrow we are talking about specific ways that you can get over this, that you can trick your ADHD mind into being reasonably clutter-free and avoiding all of these other effects. There are many more that clutter has, but hang with me here. I've got quite a few. Now, what you want to do is you want to adopt a beginner's mindset. What do I mean by that? I mean that you just say, okay, I'm starting fresh. I don't have any preconceived notions of what I'm doing. I'm going to start fresh. Maybe I'm going to consult a friend or family member. That can be a bit of a landmine, but anyway, I'm going to start fresh. You also want to realize that if you're starting fresh, it's going to take time to develop systems and habits, and it's going to take time to get it right. And I still tweak it. My clients still tweak it. We're always finding better ways to do things. So just take your time, go slow at first, and my one system helps. I think we're talking about that. Yeah, we are talking about it a little bit. But you want to go slow, but one step at a time. I'll just jump the gun on that, all right? Because we are, by nature, impatient. If you have a breakdown along the way, if you just go, it's a mess again, that's okay. Cut yourself some slack, all right? There's no point beating yourself up. Now, meat and potatoes of it. Be able to see it. That is one of, I would say that's the number one thing. For me, it's the number one thing. I have to be able to see it. So how do you do that? You use what others have said, clear containers, whether they be big Tupperware jobbies, you know, the big tubs, or even everything in my freezer is clear with a red lid. It has to be. All right, it's all clear with a red lid, and it's labeled, so I can see it. Speaking of that, make sure you labeling everything will help. Don't rely on your memory, please. It just streamlines life so much faster and cuts through the ADHD confusion. Color coding, I would color, if I had more than one cat, I would color code them, okay? I really would. Keep like with like. I know this is all basic stuff, people, but, you know, I see so many people not doing it. Keep your, maybe you want to have, ADD suggests that you put your gloves, your hat, and your scarves in one box. That would drive me out of my mind. I would have a small box for gloves and a small box for scarves if they're not hung up. I have to have things separated. But that's just me. You got to find your own way. That's the fun thing about this, is you can be creative. Keep all of your spices together in one box. They tell us. Keep a waste basket in every room. That's handy. That can be very handy. If you read a lot of magazines, put a magazine rack so your books aren't, your reading materials aren't strewn everywhere. Now here are two, oh yeah, keep one junk drawer in each room for unknowns. You know the miscellany? Right, yeah, you know the miscellany, okay. Now here are my two favorite tips. And those ones were from ADD Attitude magazine. These two are for me, and that is one, drum roll please. They tell us spend 15 minutes a day decluttering. I say, are you out of your mind? I won't, especially at the end of a long day. I'm not spending 15 minutes. You know what I do? Yeah. Lean in. Okay. 5 minutes at the end of the day clearing my desk, or at least organizing it as to so I know what I have to do the next morning. Okay. Just 5 minutes. That's all it is. Not even sometimes, all right? But just discipline yourself. 5 minutes a day. Oh my God, does it add up? The other one is the waitress trick. I'm going over time, but it's worth it. The waitress trick. Somebody loved this a few days ago, an interview I did with Monica Stachon. She, waitress tip. Never walk from one room to the other empty-handed. Yeah, you'd be amazed how that helps. Oh, and our group suggested, our mastermind group suggested, wait overnight to complete your Etsy or Amazon purchase. Yeah. Oh, that was a big one. Yes. Don't hit complete purchase until the next day, till you've slept on it. All right, so if you've enjoyed this video, hit the share button, not because I asked you to, but you might just make someone's day and change a life. And that's the kind of people that we have here at Declutter the Brain. If you don't like scrolling, but you think that you'd like to see more of what goes on at Declutter the Brain, just go to YouTube, Declutter the Brain, and everything is carefully curated and numbered and labeled for you. Yes, it is. And you know, if you're thinking, I really need to take action on my clutter, but I don't know what to do, go to declutterthebrain.com. You can book a call with me and we can chat, and I can give you an immediate plan. You can also download 7 easy steps to conquer your clutter. And that is what I have to say for today. Tomorrow we give you more tips to conquer ADHD clutter. Till then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.